Yo, how's it going? Welcome to the new home for the Teg. As you can see, I got it inside a unit, which is pretty sick because I've been looking for one for ages. The main objective of today's video is to start preparing the interior for getting the inside painted and resealed. What I'm doing today is I'm just starting to clean up the interior really. Just I removed the wiring harness from like the rear lights and stuff like that. Just removing random brackets and stuff. Just preparing for the interior really. As I said, there's not much I can really do until the windscreen's removed. I've removed the boot seal because if you can see, it's hard to see, but let me get the light over here. This seam's starting to go a little bit, but the other one's actually already gone. But this is already started to corrode between the two layers here because there's not been. This bit here has not been seam sealed. Well, it has, but not very well. This is what I'll be using to treat all the rust. Hammerite rust removal gel. Ideal for vertical surfaces. Safe and effective. That's what I've been using so far. I've also got this mini sander to use with a 80, I think it's 80 grit or a 60 grit. Okay, so far I've literally cleaned up just this side over here. I don't know if you can tell the difference already, but like you can see like all this staining from where the rear lights have leaked in the past. All this like stuff, like all this disgusting, like this is like from where the moisture's been there, it's like mould. But yeah, this is the other side. It's all pretty much cleaned off. Just with a wire wheel, come up really easy. All the surface rust down here was just literally staining, like this bit here. I've done this side, come out well alright. All this bit's come out really nice, all the staining's gone pretty much. So yeah, that's what I've been doing so far. I removed the wiring loom. The wiring loom that ran all the way around here, up here, is now just chilling over here. That's out of the way. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to remove this bracket, L bracket and this bracket here, getting them out of the way. So I should have bought my gun. I'll remember next time. Hopefully this video reminds me. Also bring your 3/8 ratchet and socket set. This quarter drive set's handy, you know, but you know, this is not really ideal. Really? Why are they so fucking tight? You broke my fucking wrist. Holy shit. Fuck me. Is that side done? Now I want to remove this. What I've been doing when I've been taking like everything apart is like putting bolts back where they come from. It saves you just like having like a box of bolts or a pile of bolts or loads of random bolts, you forget where they go. So if you put them back where they come from and then you remember where they go then. Same with like all the, especially like the roof line stuff, there's loads of tiny screws for like sun visors and stuff like that, so it's easier to do it that way. I hope I didn't do these up too tight. Oh, I think I did. Fuck you. Fuck you, Max. You did these up with the appropriate ratchet and now I can't undo them. This pissy fucking quarter drive. Bosh. Bracket number 2 gone. Remove this seat bracket and then we're done. Before I put the bolts back in these holes, I'm going to wire wheel this off and then you'll see what's like after. With the L bracket on the other side, all of these already loose and I haven't touched them, I swear to God. So, kind of dodge, kind of no result. Yeah, so I'm going to clean this all up now. I'm going to show you a quick little time lapse of how easy it comes off with the wire wheel quickly. Ah, my fucking drill battery just died, so I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to try and hoover up and tidy up real quick. Okay, it's day 2 of sort of cleaning up the inside of my car. So I'm going to nip off to like B&Q or somewhere first. So I want to get one of those like plastic like storage containers, just like a box, just to put some like the brackets I took off, chuck them in and a few bits and stuff like that. That was easy. Got myself a little container from B&Q with a lid. Cost me £12.25p. By the way, it's a fucking beautiful day today. Check this out. Damn, son. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to finish this bits off like in here with a wire wheel and drill real quick, and then we'll get on to treating this. Alright, we're done. As you can see, it all cleaned up really nice. Easy work with a wire wheel. All the staining from the previous a light leak, been leaking before at some point in the past, all the staining's gone from that. I think what I'm going to do when it comes to seam sealing the sort of the interior and stuff is I'm just going to go mad with it. That's the best way. Just everything's going to get sealed, because I'm only going to do this once and I'm going to do it properly. That is a new genuine Honda boot seal. I could just probably put the sealant around it and it'd probably be alright, but fuck it. If you're going to do it properly, so that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, let's treat this shit. Actually, before I hit it with treatment, I'm going to hit it with this first. Get most of it off as much as I can before we treatment. So yeah. Remember kids, always wear safety goggles, but as I forgot mine, I'm going to be wearing sunglasses. Right, there's all the rust treatment applied. As you can see, it's like green goo. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm being quite thorough at what I'm doing. I'm checking everywhere, make sure, you know, stuff like I had up here is just, you know, that's it. There's nothing worse. So while I've been over here doing bits, cleaning this bit up, I thought I would have a look deeper. I've had a look around the inside of the arch, like here, this bit, but I haven't actually looked down because I couldn't see. And there's like this bag with like foam in it. So I lifted that up. I've had a good look down where the clips come through for the side skirt to make sure, you know, it's not rusty or going to rust. And so far this side's good. It's just like dirt down there. It's fucking clean. It's even better than the other side. Yes, stoked. I don't know if you even saw that, but either way, boy, she's good. I'm happy. That means I'm not wasting my time on a fucked shell, which is sick. I think that's about it for today. I need a hoover, because look at the state of this. There's just crud everywhere from where I've been wire wheeling everything. This is how this side now looks. All nice and clean compared to what it did look like, which was this. If you don't know, if you don't know me, I've had quite a few Hondas. I'm quite a Honda guy, but I'm disappointed with the lack of care that was put into seam sealing this car. This is why I am having to do all this. Let me show you some examples of why I'd call what they did lazy and half-assed, I would say. Over here, just a big clump of it hasn't like even gone round the corner, and like where they've had excess, they just wiped it on the fucking like rear quarter, inside the rear quarter of the wheel arch. Same with this side. They've gone round it and just gone, oh, a bit too much, just slapped it on there. It's just like heavy in places, like it's just not very evenly applied. In the areas where it's needed the most, it's not been done very well at all, especially where it's leaking from. I don't know if you can see that. You see that? That's cracked. See that? And that's the same both sides. This side's starting to go, and it's the same at the front here as well. That's why I got the leak the other side. So this is why I'm going into such detail and why I'm taking it so seriously while I'm doing it. I'm going to be seam sealing everything. Like for example, when I take the tailgate off, I will be going round the hinges before I put them back on, around the outside of them, around the bolt holes. So just in case, you know, I create a water leak there. So obviously I need to take the tailgate off to get to the seam, because the seam comes all the way up the Z mark, the sort of Z's there, right up to here, where it's sort of got that little bit of rust. So that's why the tailgate's coming off. So yeah, I'll be doing this seam here, sealing over that. I'll be going around various parts of the inside of here with seam sealer. Just anything where skins, like layers of skins meet, it's gonna get seam sealer. Fuck it. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video there because I assume this is gonna be quite a long video, even though really not a lot's happened in it. Just to recap like what I've done is basically I've gone over the whole rear interior with a wire wheel and drill bit, got rid of any rust staining, any mould staining, just cleaned the whole thing up. I removed the wiring harness from where it goes from the rear light all the way around the rear lights. So what I'm now ready to do is I'm going to apply some more layers of rust treatment and keep treating that until it's treated, obviously. Then I'm going to remove the seat belts, hoover it out, and then see where I'm at and see what bits I need to sand and, you know, do whatever, get ready for it to be painted. So yeah, if you've stayed to this end of this video, thanks for watching. I assume it's going to be pretty long. I understand a lot has happened, but it's just me documenting this process of how I'm repairing it. So if anyone else had this issue, this is the way you probably should go about repairing it. I mean, if anything, you go over the top with it rather than cut down on a few things, because you only want to be doing this once, you don't want to be doing it again. And if you don't do it right the first time and it has a few leaks that you're not aware about, and it could be leaking into your quarters or whatever, and it could be rusting your car out without you knowing it, and then 2 years later you'd be like, take your sides go off and you've got a fucking hole there or some shit, you know. So yeah, I appreciate these videos are long, but I just wanted to document this process for everyone to watch. If you ever had the same problem, this might help you out, and it might be a good way to show you how someone else has done it, to give you some ideas of how you want to go about repairing it yourself. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye.